Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a TrueNet, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Last time we finished up Vault 88 and also heads over to the Suffolk County Charter School, if I'm remembering its name correctly. Well, yeah, we found a really fun story about some mysterious food paste that turned people into monsters. Why are there always good stories hidden in schools? And today, well, as a member of the Brotherhood, we need to do one of the most important, crucial, and not fairness, day-to-day roles of a Brotherhood member. It's not all excitement and blowing up and giant robots and whatever. No, no, no. A crucial day-to-day bit of business for the Brotherhood is making sure advanced weaponry stays out of the hands of pretty much everyone who's not the Brotherhood. And that there is the Gunners' headquarters. And would you believe the Gunners use a lot of laser weapons, so we're going to have to take those out of their hands. If that involves their cold, dead hands, so be it. If I approach from this angle, that to the south is the Merkwater construction site, by the way. Pretty sure I've already cleared that place out. I just passed by. I might be able to get up to a good elevated position to snipe down on this area, actually. I feel like, yeah, I'm definitely on the higher side of this area at the moment, so fine. Let's see what we can do here. Gunners Plaza, formerly, presumably, yes, the Galaxy News Network headquarters or central broadcasting thing or whatever. So now we've just got to figure out who's where, because there's definitely some people around here. Right, that looks like the... Oh, that there is, yeah. So we've got some people over there. That's fine. Let's just get a good... Oh, lucky get. Oh, no, no, not so much. Not so much. Oh, never mind. Hang on. We've got a gunner lieutenant with a nice thing up there. Let's just quickly finish you off. I'll go for a critical to make sure you die, as you've actually got a flipping missile launcher. And then we'll just back off in this direction. I feel like that's kind of coming around to the front. I might be able to get like a better place to snipe from around the other side of the building. In fact, actually, directly to the west of us, kind of close by to the edge of the glowing sea, we've got a vertibird coming in. What appears to be you coming in... I think, yeah, you're coming in this direction. Hello, my friends. What are you doing around here? By any chance, would you have any interest in dropping off some lovely Brotherhood... Oh, they're interested in something. Hello, what are you taking on? Oh, I think they might be. I think they might actually be here to help me out. Well, that's just flipping perfect, as there's a flipping major. Right there, we'll just critical him. Don't you shoot my friends. I'm going to struggle to hit the private on the roof, though. Hang on, we've got this convenient flipping building right here. Might just have an elevated enough position from here to actually get a line at that private. Possibly. There we go. He goes down. Beautiful. Oh, and they have indeed dropped off some lovely... Yeah, we've got one Brotherhood Knight, but they're running off in... I feel like you're running off in the wrong direction. I really kind of wanted you to be running in this direction towards the plaza. Taking out two tough guys on the roof, which is nice. Where are you guys going in that case? Hang on, what are you running towards? Okay, so they were just returning to the point where the vertibird dropped them off. Now, the vertibird's heading in that direction and might just... Oh, they're detecting something. Vertibird's going to head over there and almost certainly get shot again. Are they going to be drawn into the vertibird's fight? Hopefully. Yeah, it feels like the knights are going in the right direction. Marvellous. I've actually got... Oh, dear. Well, on the plus side, the explosion might take out at least a few of them. Yeah, this'll do. I'll be very glad to have some flipping Brotherhood and power armor back up. That is very, very welcome, as I literally was just saying I'm doing Brotherhood duty right now. Right, let's get over here. What was that then? That must have just been a car. Oh, you're only level 17. Oh, dear. The guys here are actually quite high. Will you stop walking past exploding cars, please? Well, on the plus side, yes, they will, because they just got exploded twice and then died. I'll have the fusion cells at least. Right, got one good shot at the side of a lieutenant. There you go. They've actually all taken cover from a knight at the front door, so I've actually got a good shot at the side of them right here. One more conscript to go down, one shot to the leg. Whoa, yep, that'll finish you off. Beautiful. Still in danger, mind, and bear in mind there could actually be things like, ooh, there's just a flipping, hang on, did you just kill that bug? Yep, you killed that bug. So, one guy in power armor still around, but level 17, not really looking that hot at the minute. Fine, we've got ourselves an entrance point to the Gunners Plaza. Lovely, you're wandering off, so whatever's still around, and something clearly is, because we're very close to danger, it can't see you, or it'd shoot at you and you'd shoot back. Incidentally, help myself to some more stuff. Right, another entrance to the other side of the building as well. I don't see any way to get up top, though. There were definitely people up top shooting me, but I don't think I can actually get up to them right now. I think I just need to go in literally through the front door, and we'll need to figure out what's going on in here from there. Big building, though they can be deceptive. Like, plenty of buildings, like, say, the Parsons State Insane Asylum, they look very big from the outside, but actually internally they're not that big at all. Let's start off hidden silence weapons and see what we can do here, then. Hidden for now. No sign of anything. That'll be the exit on the other side. And we do very conveniently have, presumably, this here lovely Protectron terminal. Right, one Protectron. He can just wander into the next room first, just to let me know what's going on in there. Presumably not... Ooh, hello. Ooh, we've got interesting things here. Well, there's just some, right now, just what looks like some turrets. Let's just quickly get one turret down. Those are Mark 7s. They'll still go down nice and quickly. You can go in first. Just draw the fire while I'll get some hits in behind you. What are you shooting at, by the way? You are shooting at... Oh, let's just take out that turret as well. It's only level 40. That's fine. That can go down. I'm still in caution. Not danger. We've got a legendary... Oh! Oh, dear. Oh, of course. They object if you shoot the turrets. Bloody robots loyal to their own kind. Right, you can just go down then. Screw you. Right, I know I've got a legendary and a lieutenant in there. Little bit careful, that's not nothing. And also frag mines, but I don't trigger those, so that's fine. But they might do. They might, so be careful. Right, lieutenant over there. I'll take the critical at your face just to be sure. Ooh, lovely slow-mo bullet. And, oh, your head did not pop off. That is disappointing. Still sneak attacking because they haven't found me yet. You're kind of blind firing over there. I'll just take some normal shots at your head for 50-50. And that was lucky on the first one. Nice. There's the legendary level 70. Don't have any shot at him at all right now. But he doesn't see me, so I'll get the sneak attack on him. Lovely. I'll just take some flipping shots at his chest at 76. And there we are. Oof. Killing level 70s in one go without actually bothering with a critical. Marvellous. Still something in here, mine. This is a big old room. I think we're in control. Now, legendary just popped out round the corner over here, so his body should be somewhere around here. There he is. Ooh. Sentinel's leather left. That's kind of interesting. Well, Sentinel's always good. Sentinel is just pretty much fundamentally amazing. But the problem is that's basic leather, which is really disappointing. That's not like massively reinforced or heavy. Yeah, with the choice between Sprinter's Synth or Sentinel's leather. Sentinel's great. Earlier in the game I'd totally have gone for that, but it just doesn't offer me enough protection, and I quite like having the sprinting. Right, again, balcony I don't see a way up to yet. Though, if I come with a jetpack, I feel like I could take some shortcuts around here. Just one door at the rear. And multiple ways to go. And something's alive around here yet. Right, bathrooms. Always check the stalls, but be ready, because the door can easily hit a tripwire that can drop some grenades. I've almost been killed by that in the past on occasion. Nice. There, you see, right? Flip in there. Just like that. Just like flipping that. Door and tripwire, and it was on the outside. Basically, I could really easily have seen that. I just didn't, because I wasn't paying attention to the thing I specifically just warned about. And conveniently enough, we've got some people right there. 2 shots for 2 guys. Lovely. And 1 gunner major. No, get him before he gets down. Oh, we got 1 in. And at least... Nope, you managed to escape. Well, wait for him to pop up his head. There you go. Screw you. Hold still for a second. There you go. Lovely. Doesn't even see me, by the way. I haven't even maxed out Sneak. I do feel like Sneak is a bit overpowered in this game. Sneak makes you too, like, hard to detect. Like, I have not even taken out Max Sneak, and even then, hello over there. Oh, you're not very good. You're a level 14. That's not going to work for you. Ah, nice thing is we've finally got some working terminals around here. Let's see what we can figure out what was going on at Galaxy News Network before the war. Message sent to GNN employee number 42. Sam, I stuffed my old lunch in Jim's desk. He thinks it's Boris. He obviously doesn't open his desk too often. The lunch has been in there for a couple of weeks now. Should I tell him? Okay, not exactly going to change our understanding of the Fallout universe there, to be honest. I hate my job. Yes, management, I hope you're reading this. Not only do I get stuck in the corner, and not only does management somehow fit another desk next to mine, and not only does the light above me flicker throughout the day, not only does the wall leak whenever there's a hint of rain, not only does management stick the foreign exchange intern in this already cramped space, and not only, never mind, Boris, you smell. Yes, Boris, I'm typing about you right now. Yes, I see you trying to read my screen throughout the day. Yes, most of the time I'm pretending to work. Yes, you can read it even though you probably can't read English. Did I mention you smell? The smell is so bad, I hate my job. Sincerely, GNN employee number 68, apparently I don't have a name. Honestly, I feel like people here were not having a great life. So this, therefore, presumably would be Boris's terminal, right? Let's see what Boris had to say about his job. I apologise for making your life here miserable. I hope my absence will bring some happiness to your life. Please don't forget that you have a job that most of us in my country would die for, so count your blessings. Also, I'm glad you brought up the smell. I thought it was you this entire time. That's why I kept looking over my shoulder in your direction. P.S. I read and speak English very well, thank you. P.S.S. I use my heavy accent on purpose because it makes people think I'm very smart. Take care of yourself, Boris. Aww. I like Boris. So we've got an elevator here next to that office, or a way forward in this direction. Hello, we've got, ooh, one quick terminal needs to go down. Hello there, frag mine as well, lovely. That'll take out a few frag mines. Hello, Captain Wes, did that just say at the bottom? Wes. That name rings a bell, and I cannot place it off the top of my head. And we've got a few people around here. Right, we'll critical you in the face. You can just have a few bullets put in you. And you can also have, oh, go on, you can have a critical as well. Critical, make sure the legendary goes down. And kaboom, legendary goes down. Then we'll just refill up the critical bar. You know what, screw it, if you're going to miss a couple of times on what was a 77 shot, let's just finish you off, please. You've got like an anti-material rifle or something. And then you can go down to 1 critical. And apparently that wasn't enough to kill you. Right, well, I've taken barely any damage here. Just get my action points back. Oh, action point 3. That's a thing of beauty. You're up there, are you? Can we just get a couple of shots at your head? Sure, it's basically 50-50. And we'll hopefully hit you there. Lovely. And one more. Nice. Exploding head. Very good. Now, the legendary was the guy straight ahead of me. We're still technically very much in danger, but Ghoul Slayer's missile launcher, I can do without that, unfortunately. That's very heavy for something very, very situational, and ghouls are not really as scary as they once were. Right, God, I hope there's a bounty on you. Here we are, gunners. I will say, I do like the fact that gunners are fleshed out in this game. Like in Fallout 3, Talon Company, they were just sort of there, you know, Three Dog mentions them, they're floating around if your morality's in the right particular area, but, like, they never really got fleshed out in the slightest, they were just sort of there. But yeah, we've actually got in the, you know, with the gunners, we've got, like, headquarters, and they hold a vault, and they've got actual, like, stories about who's in charge and who likes the current leadership, and they've got a connection with one of the main companions in the game. I think it's quite nice. I just think they're much better fleshed out. Now, where I started off, on the air, master locked door here, so I could skip right to the end, and I'm guessing potentially Wes is inside this studio, whatever's going on there. And you also have, yeah, the elevator I passed by earlier, back that way, but I'm guessing that leads upstairs to the same place the staircase I just saw did. And incidentally, I'm tired from lack of sleep. We've actually got some proper beds here, so if I'm allowed, yes, I am. May as well just sleep inside the gunner base when I know they're not all dead until morning. There we are. I am well rested and just a bit parched. And hungry as well, actually. That's fine. We'll just have ourselves some food and drink. Saved and well rested and well watered and well fed. Life is good. Let's head up the stairs and presumably we will meet up with the elevator wherever that was going. I like this area. This area is good. Hello there. Oh, you're a level 46 lieutenant. That is not going to work out well for you, my good man. More machine gun turrets up ahead. Now, is that going to draw anyone's attention? Doesn't look like it. Let's just quickly close that door just to make sure no one sees. That's just a bathroom. Fine, that will be a dead end. Oh, never mind. Same to the other side. There's a lot of bathrooms in this place, actually. I've seen a lot of bathrooms. But then I suppose maybe it's just that most buildings in Fallout don't actually have enough bathrooms to be realistic. Now, what have we got down here? Something's close by, and I've already cleared out downstairs, so it must be ahead of me. I will say, I do wish more terminals were locked a little bit harder. Like, you know, pretty much every turret control terminal you come across is novice. It would be nice if they actually rewarded you for investing in, like, the hacking perk by actually, you know, making a few more of them at least advanced. Maybe like a couple of ones expert if there was loads of turrets around. Would be nice, but no. Just feels like it's not particularly rewarded. I mean, it's rewarded better than flipping lockpicking is. Lockpicking is barely rewarded at all in this game. It's just, you know, gives you access to a few more safes that never really have anything good in them. Ever. So it would be nice in all fairness if both lockpicking and actually hacking as well did a little bit more than they do in this game. Now, speaking of the devil, there's an advanced door right there. That'll just lead into a cupboard with some basic, completely uninteresting loot. I will bet everything on the fact there's nothing of any interest in this cupboard. Okay, fine. Prove me one on this one occasion, game. On this one occasion, you put a fat man in there, which is kind of interesting, if not spectacular. I mean, I still say I win that bet, because I didn't actually feel any particular compulsion to take the fat man. But yes, that is at least a little bit better than normal. And we have got a named character up ahead. Cruz. Albeit he is only level 46. And is going to go down... Oh, not quite in one go. In 2 shots, at least. Fine. Cruz. That doesn't ring a bell. But Captain Wes, I think I remember that name from Quincy. It was in one of the documents in Quincy. I don't think I've actually kind of got all of them in this playthrough. When I was doing no guns, I'm pretty sure Captain Wes was one of the senior command structures. So we're actually taking out the proper command structure of the gunners here. That feels nice to do. Now what have we got? Ah, I think we're upstairs. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, hang on. Just no. Oh no, Flip. Many people. Many people. Wait a second. Oh, take your... Oi. Oh, apparently you're fast. There, we are level up from you. Apparently you were a little bit on the tougher side. Probably more people coming. Yep, there we are. One gun lieutenant who actually had a gun. No, don't back off. Die before you back off, please. No, backed off now. Never mind. Right, ignore that. And prepare a grenade. And grenade down there. Screw you. There'll be a nice blast radius on that. Lovely. There was indeed. Gun made with a power fist. Don't see many people armed with power fists, to be honest. We're still in danger. We've definitely killed someone because I saw the XP come up. And fading. And apparently you've lost track of me, despite the fact I'm standing in exactly the same place as I ever was. There you go. You explode into bits. And down you pop. Beautiful. Now don't forget to go and investigate Cruz's corpse over there. He might have something interesting on him, like a note explaining what's going on here a bit better. Yeah, I think right now I'm on the balcony above the front room, so I might have been able to take out some of those. In fact, actually, if they were all in there, a single well-placed grenade, if I'd just known where to throw it, I could have actually taken out probably all 3 of those guys before they even knew what was happening, which would have been kind of funny. Alright, I think that's this first room cleared out. Cruz, you are back here. Let's see what... Ah! GNN recording room key. Perfect. Together with just a whole bunch of useful stuff here. Ooh, a good quality combat rifle. Not great. And a teddy bear. That's lovely. As well as Cruz's holotape. Right. Let's just drop the rifle, then listen to the holotape. Right, in that goes.
Looks like the mutants have settled 2 mics north of here, taking over most of the town. They seem to be concentrated in the old Fallon's department store. I led a squad out a couple days ago to clear them out. We were ordered by Captain West to retreat when our squad was ambushed. When we got back, the captain chewed me out in front of the guys and then asked me to see him privately in the old recording studio. After reaming me out for several minutes, he took me off patrol and reassigned me to guard the HQ here. It's just so confusing. I mean, I'll never confront the captain in front of the men, but what is he up to? Why did he order the retreat and then blame me?
Okay, something interesting, some internal politics going on here with the gunners. Wes trying to undermine one of his own captains, but why? Before we go downstairs to the recording studio... Oh, never mind, hang on, I've actually missed a room here, though it is just a bathroom, so nothing major. Yeah, before I go downstairs to the recording studio, door outside here, so that will presumably lead out onto the roof, where there might theoretically be a couple of people I've actually missed, we shall see. Now, I've definitely missed someone here. I'm straight back into caution. And it is a lovely day today, apparently. Although I'm not actually on the roof. I'm just 1 level up. This is just a little balcony up here. And they've reinforced it, set up some barricades and whatever. Yeah, that's the guy I killed who was up there. Fine. Yeah, the missile launcher guy. I can't see anything else. And yeah, we're still 1 level below the roof. Though, yeah, if I had a jetpack, I could totally get up there pretty damn easily, in fact. Though, as it turns out, that may be a little bit unnecessary because we've got a staircase right here. Stairs! Extremely convenient. Like jetpacks, except much easier to use. And, yep, hello over there. 1 major nice needs to just pop you in the chest. Did you just miss a 95% chance? Come on, game. Did you do it twice? Dear, oh dear. Down the gunner major goes. Still hidden. He fired, and it wasn't a silenced weapon. Even though... I don't know much about science. Not a huge amount at all. It was never my specialisation. Oh, you had a fat man. I'm really glad you decided not to fire that, incidentally. But, like, wouldn't a laser weapon be silent? I just feel like any laser weapon should be fundamentally silent, because light doesn't make noise. Maybe it's the gun that makes the noise, I guess. But then, also is plasma silent? I don't really know what plasma is, so possibly plasma should be silent as well. I'm not sure. Right, up to the very, very top here. And I'm pretty sure I should have cleared out the top already, because the top had the 2 guys that I took out when they were attacking the vertibird. Ah, up very top here, we've got ourselves an elevator. That might be the same elevator that actually leads down to the one I saw earlier, so that might just be a shortcut up to the roof. That's nice. Oh, I did also see, hang on, yeah, one building down here, together with a fire escape that would let you get down to... It's actually lead down to the ground, or is this one of the ones you can drop off but can't actually climb back up again? No! This is a side entrance onto the flipping roof. I just completely missed this. Fine. So from the ground, you can just get straight up onto the roof and then take the elevator into the building pretty easily. Fine. So what's in this little side building over here? Just a novice lock. Just some nice, clean, safe indoor beds. Nothing major at all, together with some footlockers. Okay, very nice. Yeah, there it is. Let's take that down and see if that leads back to where I was earlier, because that will actually bring me right back to the recording studio anyway. No, that's brought me somewhere else entirely. Fine, never mind, don't worry about that. Also, just take this guy out nice and quickly. Lovely, he's dead. There was someone else here. Hello over there. Oh, you just basically teleported out of the way. Legendary gunner, and oh, we've got many people. You know what, I'm just going to take you out with a couple of shots. Then I'm going to use a critical on you. Then I'm going to back into the flipping elevator for a while. Right, let my action points come back. And who have we got now? Oh, you're level 8. Okay, I was possibly a little bit over-worried by you. Anyone else here? Right, this is not leading back where I thought it was. I thought it was going to lead back inside the building. But no, we've gone down to the basements. Alright, well in that case we still haven't gone and confronted Captain Wes, so I think it's still... Well, we heard him speak, so I know he's in the main building. I'm pretty sure he's inside the recording studio, given Cruz said that's where he wanted to meet him. Plasma-infused 10mm pistol. Actually a good one. And hello there, you haven't seen me yet, have you? No, you haven't. Well, you can just die. No, die, would you? Thank you. For whatever reason, there's a lot of people down here trying to defend this basement. What's so important in this basement that we've got a flipping such a huge number down here? Including another flipping legendary. We'll just critical you. Oh, you actually survived that. Fine, alright. Just quickly get you down. Why? Apparently he had no interest in shooting me whatsoever. Staggering harpoon gun. Fun, but no, not for me though. I'm glad he didn't fire the damn thing. Well, harpoon guns in general do a hell of a lot of damage. Right, another elevator at the back here on the right as I entered. So that one probably leads back up into the building. That's fine, but what's on the other side, where I swear there's more people yet? Well, one, we've got a little staircase that leads up onto the balcony round here. Hello there, you're a named character. You're Ryder. Do I remember your name from Quincy? I don't necessarily think I do, actually. I don't remember a rider being mentioned. Well, we've got a recording room key, so there's the second one. You've got a holotape as well. Apparently a ridiculously bright light is just circling around there. The world's most powerful bulb is just there. Fine, whatever. Okay, pop in Ryder's tape.
Cruz got what he deserved. Captain West should have stripped him of his rank for what he did. He's soft and it shows in the many leads. We're gunners, for crying out loud. We don't retreat. And his punishment? Guard duty on the top floor of HQ. Meanwhile, me and the guys are stationed down here in this dark, cold, shitty basement. First thing tomorrow, I'll have a chat with the captain and tell him how I feel. Who knows? Maybe I'll get reassigned and get to see some real action.
So why were you down in the basement in the first place? It seems kinda pointless. I'm not sure what you're really supposed to be guarding down here. One private, couple more people go down nice and quick. Yeah, there's loads of people down here, but I don't see any point for you to actually be here, to be honest. Incidentally, how far does that oil go? I can definitely see there's a mine there. Let's just quickly get rid of that, and that also causes a fire, burning up the oil. One master locked safe here.
I'll be able to pick this.
Okay, who's got the key? No one here, possibly Wes. Could that be why these guys are down here? They're guarding that one safe? That's where, like, you know, there's some really important gunner loot or something, but that doesn't really make much... Oh, I just saw movement. That doesn't make much sense to me, because safes never have anything good unless there's something unique and special in there. Hello, Gunner Private. You are the last person left alive. So in which case, if there is a key for this place, it's not right here. And incidentally, I really need to get rid of some actual weaponry because I'm so on the cusp of constantly going overweight every time I pick up anything. Right, back round to that elevator I saw on the right here. This one should hopefully lead back up into the main building. And is this? Yep, this is exactly where I thought I would be. Perfect. So now I've actually got 2 separate keys to the recording studio. Though I could have just nipped in here if I just had master lockpicking. Though, just in case Wes is a nightmare, there's beds round here. And as I am so flipping overweight, of course, one thing I can do to get that weight down is just start tossing in some grenades. So, crack open the door. There we go. And have a grenade, my good man. Have a grenade, my good man. Have a grenade, my good man. And have a grenade. Ouch! That was too close to me. And at least I've got slow time now. Anything else left? Anything at all? Right, don't forget, blast radius. There's quite a big flipping blast radius going on here. Oh, I'm swaying like crazy. You know what? Maybe I should just do a stim pack. There we go. Stim pack, drink of water. Lovely. Maybe eat some food as well. And a nice Queen Mirelurk steak. Neither of you that were just blown out of here were anything relevant, were you? No, I think you were both fine. So where's Wes? Did we just kill him? He might be that guy right there. Recording studio. Lovely, you are. Yes, Captain Wes. Ah, safe key. Just as I suspected. Marvellous. So you also had on you nothing of any interest whatsoever. But now I know exactly where that safe is. And incidentally, that's a bobblehead I wasn't expecting to see. Ah, this is where the small guns bobblehead is. That's actually a genuinely hugely useful one for me. That is massively useful. Fine, I did not know that was there. I knew that was somewhere around here. And oh, wait a second. His safe key. There's a second safe here. There's better open the safe downstairs in the basement too. Well, as of course you'd flipping expect from Fallout 4. Yeah, even in the final room with a named character and he was having the safe key on his body, there's nothing in here but Wes's holotape of any interest. The safe doesn't actually contain any worthwhile loot. It's the problem, pretty much from the mid-game onwards, there's just nothing that Fallout 4 can really reward you with. So there's just not much point in like going to find like the steamer trunks or whatever, just because there's never anything good in them, because you've already got everything you could ever possibly need. Incidentally, we do have a terminal here, which is kind of fun, but let's start off with his holotape, why don't we? Right, in it goes.
Command, this is 429er. We have visual on hostiles near Fallon's. Copy? Over.
429er copy. How long before range?
Command, we are 2 mics from range. Over.
429er copy. You are clear to engage when ready.
Command, copy. We'll update as soon as we... Ambush! Taking heavy fire!
429er, you are to retreat back to HQ immediately. Do you copy? Over.
Command, say again. Over.
429er, retreat back to HQ immediately. That's an order. Over.
Command, copy. Pulling back to HQ. Out.
I'm going to be honest, it kind of feels like Wes did the right thing there. He had a report live saying, hey, we've just been ambushed and we're under heavy fire. So he said, okay, well, abandon and, you know, try again later when you haven't been ambushed. You've just been ambushed. You need to go in when you've got the advantage. Strikes me that he acted quite correctly there. I think Cruz was being unreasonable. Hyde Park infiltration. Lieutenant Ryan's plan to infiltrate the Hyde Park raiders seems to be paying dividends. Not only are our spies providing valuable intel on the forces gathered there, word of our infiltration has led to a witch hunt among the raiders. Plans to deploy a removal squad have been put on hold for the time being. I've encouraged our agent to continue to fan the flames. I suspect these raiders might do the job for us. So the Hyde Park raiders, who were falling apart because they were worried about infiltration. Indeed, there was an infiltration, it's just the rumors of infiltration were started by the people who infiltrated by the sounds of it. So that's risky for them, but it seems to have worked out fine. Where's Hyde Park, by the way? That doesn't ring a bell off the top of my head. Also, let's just quickly nip back down to the basement, see if that other safe can also be opened up with the key I've got. No, tragically, Wes's safe key does not unlock this safe. This is just a master locked safe, so sadly you're not rewarded for remembering or finding this being located here. Whatever's in here, you shall remain a mystery, tragically. Also, incidentally, I should probably level up. Oh, go on then, keep on boosting up that endurance, now up to flipping 9 out of 10, and that actually gets me over to the... Oh, I'm almost at 1,000 hit points, beautiful. Right, well, back outside on the roof via the basement elevator. May as well take the fire escape down to the ground, because of course we're not done with the gunners yet, though we have now apparently pretty much cleared out their command structure, taken out their commander and important named sub-commanders. Because over here, towards the southwest, I know that they are occupying a vault. I believe the only vault in the game I have not actually been to yet. Question is, ooh, where exactly flipping is it? Now, I know I've seen it before when I was close by to Waypoint Echo. I think it was close by to the edge of the glowing sea, in fact. Yeah, if I head pretty much due west across this little body of water here, should find it just fine. Though, admittedly, I'm now curious if there's anything down here to the south. If I just turn south and then follow what looks like a train track in this direction. I assume not. I assume I'll just hit the edge of the world, because unlike Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4 is very bad at hiding its edge of the world. I don't remember it ever being mentioned there was anything down in this part of the world. We've got, ooh, a legendary glowing radstag. Well, that's worth just picking off while I'm passing by. Lovely. Explosive 10mm. I found a few 10mm this part. Explosive 10mm, not even that bad. I will take the meat and... carrying too much and can't run. Really need to actually streamline the number of guns I'm carrying around with me. Also, I've just discovered something. I had no idea about this. Pressing LB while I'm on the map screen shows my supply lines. I had no flipping clue that was it, including one just kind of heading randomly off into the middle of nowhere, heading towards Far Harbour. And obviously, basically, it's just a web leading into Hangman's Alley. I didn't know that was a thing. I genuinely had no clue. And incidentally, I think I've left the recruitment beacon on at Starlight Driving because they've now got 16 bloody people. Oops. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing you could do with the map. I've learned something new today. Oh, hello. I've just run into something over here. Oh, that's a suicider! Right, okay. Basically, I need to sprint and then keep sprinting. The question now is, can I sprint faster than a suicider can run? And I think the answer is... yes, because he just got bored, then wandered off. There we go. Lovely, he lost interest. Well, thank goodness I've got all of this sprinting going on here. And incidentally, I heard Mr. Handy War Machine say something. Like, super mutants can't have robots, right? No, that's Rust Devils. Right. And there's the Mr. Handy War Machine coming in this direction. And it's almost dead and is dead as well. And there's a level 1 Rust Devil over there. Bless his little cotton socks. Right, I've just found a huge number of Rust Devils apparently coming up on a flipping suicider. Right, those guys finally dead. One of you was marked with a star. Exterminators 44. Kind of fun, but no, not for me. Right, keep travelling south. I really should have just left those guys alone for just like a few seconds more, because apparently those flipping Rust Devils were about to disturb a suicider at level 82. I bet they would have just wiped each other out, really. Well, nothing to the south, and I cannot go that way any further, but there's something lit up in the swamp, which my experiences in Far Harbour tell me is a very, very bad thing, and not to shoot it from a distance, but it looks just like... I don't know. This isn't a settlement, is it? There a settlement way down here? I thought Somerville Place was about as far south... oh, hang on. Yeah, Mirelurk Hunter. Fine, careful, careful, careful. And we've got... ooh, hello. Mirelurk Hunter's taking on flipping ferals. Okay. Right, critical for you. Make sure you go down. That'll be one dead. And then we've got another one coming in ahead of me. Hello over there. You're walking sideways. 2 dead lobsters. Question is, what's this? It's not a marked location. Like, even in survival mode, it will be showing up on my compass by now. So, oh, I'm expecting a queen to pop up any second, damn it. Any second now, we're going to see a queen pop up. But what is going on here? This is, well, it's fairly clearly labelled in terms of just like, you know, the amount of lights that have been strung up, but it's not a marked location. Not a settlement. Not anything. There's a mattress here I can use. And, ooh, hello. Bob Roth's Best Moonshine. Nice. In fact, actually, several bits of Bob Roth's Best Moonshine. Lovely. Militia hat, more moonshine, and a focused laser musket, but no actual notes explaining what's going on. I think I've actually seen this place being mentioned in the past. This is where, like, there's supposed to be... this was like a little Minuteman encampment, but there's no sign of the Minuteman in question, aside, of course, from the militia hat right there. So he just sat up here and took pot shots at Mirelurks and zombies, I guess, but, interesting. Yeah, there we are. We're literally just across the water from Somerville Place. It's very, very close by indeed. So I just head basically northwest at this point. I'll pass by Somerville. That should be pretty calm because I cleared that place out not so very long ago. Go for a quick swim. Obviously, I don't take any rads from that. And yeah, we should be back to... oh, yeah, in fact, the flipping, I think it was a sentry bot that I blew up last time I was here, is in fact apparently still just smouldering in the road. Right, head west from Somerville Place, skirt around the outside of that building, as I can't remember whether or not there might still be a sentry bot. Oh, I can see the glowy eyes of a sentry bot. Let's just stay away from that. And if I just head west, avoiding him, making sure nobody sees me, then, oh, would you believe I think I flipping found Vault 75? Because, oh, hang on. What's that up there? That doesn't look like that looks like an Assaultron with his glowy face, right? Yeah, Assaultron. Admittedly, gunners do often have Assaultrons. Question is, what are you guys fighting? Because he looks like, yeah, Assaultrons don't go into that sort of like glowy I'm about to do my face laser thing unless they've actually got a target. So, what did they just do? Possibly they just took on like a bit of like wildlife or something. Right. Keep my distance. Take out the Assaultron first if we can. Figure out what's actually going on here. How many people are at the front door? Gunner Pro. Oh yeah, some of them have taken damage. We've got a Legendary up top, an Assaultron, a Gunner Privates. I would say let's just get around the side of them up here. We could probably just toss a couple of grenades in before they even see us. Oh yeah, we can use those rocks there to actually cover our approach really nicely. Then we can just get the grenades up top and sort of hope that will work. Right. A couple of grenades. That should probably be about right, give or take. Yep, that was about right, give or take. Discovered vault. No, 95, not 75, 95. Sorry, my mistake, I misspoke. Hello up there. You are just the private R. I feel bad for you. The two competent people are already dead. Right, you're dead. Now I've got the high ground, so it's pretty much over, Anakin. Okay, fine, not quite over. Hello there. Apparently, luckily, you flipping just missed with your flipping face laser, which is a thing of utter terror. So just quickly finish off you, and you are dead. I'm very glad both of their face lasers did not hit me. Because, yeah, those things will really mess you up. Now, what's down there? Don't know what's down there. I'm just going to toss a grenade down there. I'm going to see what happens. Probably good things. Nothing good, in fact. Now, where did the body of the Legendary get flung? Because there was a Legendary gunner up here, but there's no sign of him right now. So, I would like to keep firing, he says. Probably with no idea where I bloody am. Oh, wait, that's probably him right there, behind the things. And, no, that was the private. Okay, hang on. Where's the flipping Legendary been flung? Sadly, I don't see a corpse. And I'm guessing there's more inside. Yeah, there's not a load zone immediately at the door. I've actually got to fight my way inside. Oh, that might be him. That might be him right there. And no, that's a mannequin. That's definitely not him. Fine. So there we are. Oh, hello. Yes, machine gun turret. We'll just take you out as your level 6 because you will do a surprisingly large amount of damage. Vault 95 and oh, hello. You're also over there. Level 14 conscript. Fine. Into hidden. Job done. I think I recall seeing something about this being something to do with like a test involving drugs, but I never actually read the details. Like, I do try to avoid spoiling myself. Like, there's the odd location I haven't been yet. There is still the odd location I haven't been yet. I still have not been to this flipping vault before. Yeah, I try not to spoil myself as far as I can. Can't shut the vault behind me, tragically. So I guess into the elevator we go. Yeah, this seems to be a common layout for vaults in Fallout 4. They seem to really go for the whole small entrance area, then elevator down to the vault proper. Obviously not actually in the vault you started, in Vault 111, but yeah, in Vault 81, in Vault 95 here. Just seems to be a common thing, kind of interesting. Right, down we go. Also, that's an elevator panel that clearly has, you know, an actual keypad on, despite the fact there are only 2 floors it can visit. That feels inefficient to me. Right, in we come. And the gunners have got this place well defended, as well they might. Laser tripwires, all sorts of bits and pieces. So admittedly, I prefer these things to the flipping normal tripwires, because normal tripwires can be very easy to overlook if it's dark. These things, they, well, it's pretty much impossible to miss them. Right, what have we got over there? We've got ourselves, we can get ourselves a couple of kills in immediately. Got unlucky there, but, we got ourselves robots. Robots, still caution mind. You know what? Let's just toss in a grenade or 2. See what happens. Probably good things. There we go. Pretty sure the splash radius, even though it's on the ground, was large enough to hit people who were up top. What's going on up there? And then we've got ourselves... that's an Assaultron. Want to make sure he goes down soon. Right, Assaultron. That was too close to me! Assaultron. Oh, blew its legs off. Blew its legs off, but it can still use its head laser, I believe. So watch out. Definitely people shooting from all sorts of angles over here. You're level 8. Probably shouldn't worry about you. Someone up top's just firing blindly with like a focus thing. A gunner, Mr. Gutsy. Oh, that's nice. I like the fact that you've got your own versions, but you're dead now. And is that... Yes, that's just turrets up top. In fact, I'm not sure they even know where I am. I think they're just kind of blind firing, which is not a thing for a turret to do. I mean, a human might do it when they get scared and they have a vague idea. I feel like a machine shouldn't just blind fire. That's the thing you would never program a machine to do. And if I now actually think about it, I think this might actually be one of the things that was in the original trailer for Fallout 4. I think this is the vault that were showing off, because they showed off something that looked very much like a vault, but with a fire barrel and people around it. And I think this might have actually been the vault that was in the original E3 trailer. And Warwick Homestead's under attack. I don't care. Just an institute area anyway, to be honest. So, you know, we'll be turning on them soon enough. Now, any sign of any trouble? Not for the moment, but lots of ways we could go here. Sliding door going into residential. That could be a good place to drop a safe. We can find ourselves some beds, yes. Lavatory, showers, and residential. Yep, lovely. Residential not looking... not looking so hot, to be honest, but never mind. One legendary goes down straight ahead of me. Anyone else in here? No, I think I've just discovered the medical wing as well. Cavalier metal right. Nope, we can definitely pass on that. Through here. That looks like a proper bed. Yep, proper bed. Marvellous. Together with the first sign of what went wrong with this vault by the looks of things. We've got skeletons, we've got Psycho, we have got Jet and Jet. So everyone potentially just died from drug overdoses. Not particularly dramatic, really. You introduce a large amount of drugs into an area. Good chance people are going to die of drugs. Still, let's see what we can get out of the private terminal if this is pre or post-war. Well, technically, I suppose the vaults are like post-war, but like ever so slightly post-war or quite a bit post-war. Here we are. Your orders are as follows. Ensure all residents do not stray from the Vault-Tec Rehabilitation Program. It is paramount that it is strictly followed for our research objectives. You will act as any other resident. Your backstory and identity should already be committed to memory and will not be recounted here. You ought to work with the Overseer-elect on any compliance issues while ensuring ignorance of your special objective. After 5 calendar years, your objective will shift. You will open the hidden storage compartment you were shown during your training. Allow the residents to discover the stash of chemicals within on their own. Once it's been discovered, you are to thoroughly document the response of the community. So these were people who, well, may or may not have already been drug addicts, but presumably, rehabilitation program. So people who were addicts came here, 5 years clean, and then, or 5 years cold turkey, I suppose, and then slowly reintroduced drugs. And I'm guessing with the fact we saw over the corridor a few people who, yes, were dead with drugs nearby, there were a large number of relapses, unfortunately. So here we are. Today marks the 5th calendar year since the residents of Vault 95 and I moved into the Vault. This will be my first entry. The Vault-Tec Rehabilitation Program seems to have helped every subject in this Vault deal with the symptoms of withdrawal and cope with a new life in the Vault environment. That is not to say withdrawal was not a challenging process for some subjects. Our hypothesis was correct. When there is simply no other alternative, an individual can recover. Today I will sneak out when all are asleep and open the stash of addictive substances that has lain hidden for the last 5 years. Isolation seems to have proved helpful when addictive stimuli are absent. Now to see what such stimuli do to the social order we have created over the previous years. And rather worryingly, it would appear that that is the end of the entries. So that was the first entry, and then there was never a second. So I'm guessing it didn't go well. Right, got a good bit of sleep as well as food and water. In we go deeper. What else is down here in residential? Another dead person in the original Vault suit, but in this case, possibly either killed while trying to defend themselves or murdered. Person with bottles of vodka. Right, so basically, this will be what the actual kind of the hidden stash was. So basically this person opened up the wall somehow, revealing a stash of alcohol, Psycho. Radaway is not addictive, but never mind. Oh, antibiotics ×3. That's genuinely very bloody useful. Together with Buff Out and Radex and beer, and in all fairness, not much, but I'm guessing they already cleared the place out, to be honest. So, yes, possibly, the gun indicates not only did everyone relapse, but it went violent very quickly, people fighting over the limited stash that was present. Yeah, person dead in the shower with vodka bottles. This does not look good. Yeah, this seems to have all gone very, very badly wrong indeed. One more dead in the toilet. Psycho overdose. Right, nothing too major here, just the react level by the looks of it. We've got ourselves... Hello, one reactor. And then... one gunner who doesn't seem to have realised anything's gone wrong here. Well, that is lovely. And you can also go down. Nice. 2 for the price of 1. Couple of people... Yeah, pile of corpses down there. Why a pile of corpses down there, aside from the fact that clearly that area seems to... Hang on, is it safe for me to run across there? Yep, fine, run across here nice and quick. Lovely. I'm assuming it is safe. Yeah, I'm safe where I am. Right. What went on here then? Possibly this is just where they dumped the bodies to get them out of the way. I don't see anything else that indicates what might have killed these guys. Well, 1 vodka bottle. Could well have been the alcohol. Right, deeper into the buried area underneath the vault here. That seems to have partially collapsed. We've definitely got more here yet. Yes, 1 gunner conscript. That's fine. Silence bullet in the face for you. Someone else is going to be a little bit concerned about that, apparently. Who else is down here? Hello? 1 level 8 gunner over there. I see you. Why don't you pop out? There you... No. Yes, maybe. There you go. You want to come down the stairs too, my good man? I just saw you heading in that direction. There you go. Lovely. And this brings me in a loop back down to the basement. Fine. So I've been through all of the things on this level. Lovely. Now, before we head up towards, presumably, the Overseer's office, over here we've got research. Okay. Oh. Flip. Master locked. Kind of wish I'd taken Master Hacking now. Could have taken that last level. I do already have Expert. So, okay, well, I imagine if we just find ourselves a commander, he'll have a password on him, most likely. Right, onwards and upwards we go towards probably the Overseer's office then. I think that's literally the only way we can go in this vault. No idea how big this vault is. It doesn't feel that big. It feels quite small next to Vault 75 that I actually found in Malton. Incidentally, there's no one alive in here. Just a whole bunch of dead people in the office. In a little kind of Alcoholics Anonymous style circle of chatting to each other. Fine. I'm really hoping we can find ourselves the key here. Or if we could reset the password here, that'd be fine. The Overseer of Vault 95 is an elected individual chosen to run the daily meetings and ensure the other residents adhere to the rules of the Vault Tech Rehabilitation Program. This is not to be considered a position of power, but rather a position of support and servitude. Infractions are to be dealt with using positive reinforcement and encouragement. The residents of Vault 95 are family and share the same path. The position of Overseer should not prevent a resident from continuing their own personal journey. An election will be held once a year on October 30th. Residents are encouraged to inform their decision based on awarded merit points as laid out in the programme guidelines. Okay, so this all seems lovely right up to the point where it turned into a horrendous nightmare where they were deliberately encouraged to relapse. Resident Michael has expressed his desire to reduce the amount of meetings. He believes his chem dependence is no longer an issue. Resident Randall reminded the group that adherence to the programme was a condition of living in the vault. Resident Patricia wondered if Vault Tech even existed anymore. Resident Randall reminded the group that we are all addicts. We may pick up unhealthy habits without the programme. I expressed agreement with Randall's sentiments. Issue was put to a vote. Vote to the programme was unanimous. So even though they were all over their addictions to chems, they kept doing the programme anyway because they kind of got addicted to the programme instead. Marvellous. And unlocked the facilities wing. Hopefully that was the door that was locked earlier. And incidentally, we've got ourselves a little map here. That's nice. Yeah, there I am. I've already been over to quarters. And looks like, yeah, we've got a fairly large research wing to go through yet, where presumably, as it was locked away so much, I'm guessing kind of like in Vault 81, this might be where a couple of Vault Tech scientists were hiding out and actually spying on the whole process. I'm going to go over to Slightly Excited, because I at this point have, yes, quite a flipping lot of ammo, because I've just been picking up so many flipping fusion cells. Couple of gunners down there. No, they managed to infiltrate this area as well. Whatever happened here... Well, actually, we know, like, basically after 5 years after the bombs fell, they decided to put drugs back in the vault, and then there was never another entry. Everything went to hell almost immediately. Hello there, guys, and there is nothing I can toss a grenade through over there. That's a shame. Right, okay. Oh, hello. Hello there. Let's just quickly finish you off. And what was that? Someone yelled. Where are you coming? Are you coming in this direction? I'm just going to put a grenade by the door, just on the off chance. Oh, people are coming through the door. Right, toss a grenade by the door because it was just opened. That killed someone. Not much of a person, Mike, so it's only 31 XP. Let's just head around here and nail some people with that. Can't hit you in the slightest. Can hit you incidentally. You're level 14, so you'll go down in a couple of hits from Slightly Excited. And then we'll probably just hit you with a... Hello, who are you? Oh, you're just a private. Level 22. Okay, not so tough. Fine. Right, end of the corridor, staircase up to the second level, and we have got more people in there yet, albeit I think only a handful. Hello there. And a really interesting example of VAT's defense happening right now. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I was literally hit straight on by a Molotov, and you know how much damage those can do. They are just powerful, even with someone who's got basically no explosive skill. But I've taken basically 0 damage. I don't even seem to be on fire, as far as I can tell, just because of, yeah, fascinating. VAT's defense in this game is... It's not quite as mathematically easy to predict as it was back in Fallout 3, but it's most definitely there. Also, this person's addiction seems to have been to tea. That's not an addiction. That's, like, perfectly healthy. Needing tea to function is fine and is not an addiction. I could stop drinking tea anytime I wanted. And we're coming up on what feels to me like the last room. The classroom requires a terminal. Detox facility terminal. Okay. I'm told this area has something to do with Kate, by the way. Kate, who likes using drugs. Don't know how that story ends, by the way. You know, I'm kind of relatively uninterested in... Oh. Hang on. Yeah, let's just go over to Overwatchman's Protector. Exploded. And Gunner Commander. Critical for your face. Lovely, just in case. And anything else in here? No, think we're good, nothing major. Yeah, I'm not really so interested in companion stories. Actually, you know what, maybe at some point I'll do, like, rather than actually like a series, I'll probably just do like a little one-off where I just actually kind of basically do nothing but get all of the companions up to their maximum affinity and then actually show off all of their quests. Those are probably the only quests I haven't actually done at this point across any of my playthroughs. So one Gunner Command, do you have anything good on you? Nope, nothing at all, just basic stuff. And this, I'm guessing, is potentially, well, it says classroom. Does feel to me like people were just sat in chairs and forced to watch films over another. Feels more like propaganda and brainwashing to me. Possibly this clean room terminal can tell me a bit more. Initiate toxin purge. Okay, error no subject detected. Ah, this will be what you end up doing with Kate then. Plugging her into the chair and detoxifying her. Getting over her addiction that way. Ah, but if they had this technology all along... What was... Well, actually, I guess, like, you know, getting clean was never the point of the experiment. They were got clean immediately, left 5 years completely clean, so they had no chemical cravings whatsoever. Then they would just offer the drugs anyway to see whether it was just, like, habit or... I don't know what kind of makes a person go back to drugs when they literally have no craving for it anymore. And I can't even sit in this chair if I want to because Grills is not addicted. Grills lives a clean lifestyle aside from the occasional psycho jet, which I do occasionally get addicted to, but that's fine because then I just pump myself full of Addictol and everything is good. Actually, rather interesting thing here, I don't think I've actually seen a single Vault 95 jumpsuit, which is a shame. It's nice to have the option of wearing the different Vault's jumpsuits, but no, I haven't actually seen a single actual jumpsuit for Vault 95 in this whole area. And as the only rooms at the end here are, yes indeed, that's just a dead end, and this is just a dead end series of bedrooms. I think that's actually a lot for this vault. Pretty small vault, but I'm guessing if Kate's here, she'd be telling you some stories about the horrors of addiction or something. And indeed, addiction is most likely pretty horrible. Don't do drugs, kids. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would say the Brotherhood probably does not need to worry about the Gunners anymore. We have taken their headquarters off them. We have murdered their entire command structure. We have come into their vault, possibly, you know, their most strong, easily defended position, and we have murdered them there as well. And we've had here what is, in all fairness, actually quite a short, negative, very grim story about humanity, really, which is, yeah, a whole group of people locked away for 5 years with no chemical cravings who were once addicts. Basically, even though they had no chemical compulsion to relapse, all relapsed within a single day when they were offered drugs and ended up dead and murdering themselves or each other. It's very, very negative. It kind of paints a very negative picture about how people can't recover from addiction, which I'm not entirely sure I approve of. But never mind. The important thing is the Brotherhood does not need to worry about the Gunners anymore. They are all very, very dead indeed. And I would say, with the Gunners taken care of and all those little side bets dealt with, there only is one thing we need to get towards now, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for us to make a move towards the end game and wrap this whole thing up. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, the betrayal. It's time to turn on the Institute, and wrap things up with the Brotherhood for good, beginning the process of destroying the Institute and seeing what changes that unleashes across the Commonwealth. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John, this has been Many a TrueNet, and this has been Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Guys, oh flip. Exit. All exit. Nav, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to R1. Go, go, go. Everyone go. Unrecognized command. No! All drones. A closed door is blocking the... Oh flip. What door is blocking the thing? A1. Oh flip. Go. Everyone go. Everyone. Oh. I've killed... Everyone's dead.